Do you think, Michael, he's going to be the first receiver with 2,000 yards?
You know what? That even saying someone can get that, and of course, I watched Calvin Johnson that year because he was breaking a lot of my records that year. Most 100-yard games in a row, most 100-yard games for a season. He was smashing them all. And I didn't think he could get there. And I never thought anybody could get there if he didn't get there that season.
Right.
Because that was the season. I mean, it was insane. But watching this dude right here, Tyreek Hill, and watching him with Mike McDaniel, and how Mike McDaniel pushed towards Tyreek Hill. And now what will get him this opportunity, because, Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson, we knew what they were going to do. We respected it. We were scared of it. We don't respect Tua enough, I believe, to stop this right here. That's why I say, yes, he will get 2,000 yards. Because if he was still with Patrick Mahomes, I say, no way, we're not going to let him do that. They're not going to let him be that explosive and make those plays. But they don't respect Tua in that manner. In this short passing game that Mike McDaniel has put together and using that talent and that gift, absolutely, I believe, Dan, this dude here may be the first to get 2,000 yards. And fitting, because one time he was told that he was just a special teams player. And I believe he'll be the first one to go get 2,000 yards as a receiver.
All right, you sold me. I think he's going to do it as well. Now, the caveat is Calvin had 19+, and then Cooper Kupp last year had 19+. No coincidences with Matthew Stafford anyway. I think that, the ability and the talent is there. But the only pushback I have is, or the hesitation I have is this. Jalen Waddle is still a guy that, Miami is plenty capable of getting the football to. Mike Gesicki, their tight end. A guy that their offense is plenty capable of getting the ball to. The running backs in this offense with Mike McDaniel coming over, those are a big part. So at some point, defenses are at least going to sit there and go, well, we're going to take Tyreek away. And I know that's easier said than done, and people have tried it. But as we get into these, last 8-9 games of this season, playoff seeding, I think we're going to start seeing defenses really hone in on saying, okay, Tua, we're not going to give you Tyreek. We're going to make Jalen Waddle go for 180.
How can we say how are they not saying that right now? How have they not been saying that for the first 8 weeks of the season?
Because I think defenses are still trying to figure out off tape who Miami is offensively.
That's true. That's why I said you'll get it.
And Tua. Don't forget Tua missed 3 or 4 games.
Right.
You're trying to figure out, okay, when he's in these formations, these splits, all that stuff, this is what they love to get to. Far easier said than done. That's the only hesitation I have because of all those other players and knowing, Buffalo at some point is going to sit there and go, well, Tyreek, we're going to double you or something like that. Once these really good defenses in the AFC hone in a little bit more. But I agree. I think he's going to very much so sniff with 2,000 yards.
Yeah, what trips me out about it is when Tyreek Hill talked about this. He said he's very accurate. We, of course, made fun of him. Oh, he's as accurate as Patrick Mahomes. But
we had him on the show. He said
But his short passing game, he is very accurate.
Who's the number
then I wanted to text you yesterday, but I knew you were in London, because you said something last week that I told you was brilliant when you talked about being accurate with the quarterback and ball placement. And that's what I kind of see with Tua. And that's why I say he can get this 2,000 yards, because he is putting the ball where Tyreek Hill can continue running. And when that dude gets the ball in his hands, it's just scary business.
Yeah. Do you know who's the number 3 quarterback in the NFL in QBR?
No.
Patrick Mahomes. He's probably going to be a Hall of Famer, right? The number 2 quarterback in the NFL QBR? Josh Allen. The Hall of Fame start to his career. You know who's number 1? Tua Tagovailoa.
Look at that.
So Tua's playing great football. Tyreek is a dog.
5-0.
Yeah, playing great.
You just did. You put a knot on that segment. You tied a bow on it real nice.
I'm here for it. Still mad at you for that original comment.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.